It ain't just the murder, it's the timing. Sam Cooke, rumor has it, was going to finance the new civil rights movement. Once King and Malcolm came together, Sam Cooke was going to finance. He died in December 64. Malcolm is killed in February 65. You know why Malcolm had to die from the government side? Malcolm was supposed to keynote a Third World Revolutionaries Conference with Che Guevara in a couple weeks. The U.S. government could not afford Malcolm X and Che Guevara to link up with all these African revolutionaries and Caribbean revolutionaries. Malcolm had to die February 21st to stop him from getting to that revolutionary conference. Dr. King had to die on April 4th to make sure he never gets to the breadbasket campaign. Fred Hampton had to die December of 69. Huey and Bobby and the rest of the Black Panther Party Central Committee had just elected Fred Hampton to be the national and international spokesman for the movement. Could you imagine with Fred Hampton as the international spokesman for the Black Panther Party? Fred Hampton was our last great hope after they murdered King. Remember, they killed King April 68. They killed Fred Hampton the next year, December 69. Fred Hampton was going to be the next great black leader. He had to die right then and there, because if they would have allowed him to build the momentum as a new international spokesman for the Black Panther Party, who knows where we would be right now. And then after they take out Fred Hampton, 2 years later, George Jackson, Soledad brother, he started a Black Panther Party chapter in prison. And that was part of the reason I believe they had to kill him, because he was politicizing the prisoners. He was doing that anyway. But now he had the support of the Black Panther Party, the most popular grassroots organization at the time. Patrice Lumumba 61, Medgar Evers 63, Malcolm 65, King 68, Hampton 69, George Jackson 71. I believe that was the metaphorical and symbolic end of the Black Liberation Black Panther Party era.
So Trump apparently is adding a bunch of African countries to a travel ban list, which I find fucking hilarious. Because let America tell it, Africa ain't got shit for us. For those of you who don't know what the fuck is going on right now, a bunch of African countries have been kicking out the Europeans and America in order to profit off of their natural resources, as they fucking should. They're going as far as making their own trading systems, and countries like Kenya and Burkina Faso are offering black Americans free citizenships with land. And they have free education and medical services over there. There has been a pro-black movement taking place in Africa, resulting in a lot of African countries banding together, making their own version of Wall Street and the UN. And all of a sudden, we can't go over there no more. Aight.
You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. I mean, nobody should be hitting lotto for 36 million and we got people starving in the streets. There's no way that these people should own planes and their people don't have houses, apartments, shacks, drawers, pants. But even if you earned it, you still owe. I mean, can you imagine somebody having $32 million? $32 million, and this person has nothing, and you can sleep, you can still go to the movie. These are the type of people that get humanitarian awards. Millionaires. How can they be humanitarians? By the fact that they millionaires and there's so many poor people shows how unhumane they are. I think there is a way. It just takes to be revolutionary. I know you got $40 billion, but can you just keep it to one house? You only need one house. And if you only got 2 kids, can you just keep it to 2 rooms? I mean, why have 52 rooms and you know there's somebody with no room? It just don't make sense to me.
You know how racist white people love to use 1350 in your comment section? I think I found the perfect response, 3171, and I will gladly provide context for both statistics. So for those that don't know, 1350 is a number primarily used by your average conservative, racist, white supremacist against black Americans. And they will put it in any comment section of somebody on a social media app that's addressing racism, or it's an article talking about a crime that just happened within the black community. The claim itself goes that black people make up 13% of the U.S. population. population, but commit 50% of all violent crimes in this country. This is a claim they've been using since the 60s to push that black people are inherently violent and violence is all we know. But the most recent source that they love to use is from a 2019 FBI crime rates table. However, this source that they love to use is also proof that ignorant people don't know how to read, because it literally states at the top of this table that it's only accounting for arrests. So black people make up 51.2% of arrests for murder in this country. But according to the 1350 logic of conservative racist white men, black and brown people getting arrested must be guilty of something. To them, there's no such thing as due process for people that look like me. Hell, look how they're talking about Carmelo Anthony. But here's another reason why 1350 falls apart. Because according to the National Registry of Exonerations, black people in fact make up 53% of all exonerations in this country since 1989. That includes violent crime. That means for every black community that's already over-policed, somebody is getting racially profiled, falsely accused, arrested, convicted, and serving time for a crime they did not commit and then being released later. And just a quick side note, compare that to white people who make up 45.8% of arrests for murder, but only make up 31% of exonerations in this country. 53 to 31 is a disgustingly huge gap. That means there are significantly more white people going to prison for their crime and their asses staying there. But by now, you've probably been wondering this whole time, what the hell is 3171? This is the response I've been using towards racists to make them shut up or crash out. Newsflash, it's mostly crashing out. 3171. White men make up approximately 30 to 31% of the US population, but make up 71% of all convictions for the crime of producing CP. And if you don't know what CP is, well, that is a very real, very true statistic provided yearly by the United States Sentencing Commission, analyzing the rate of sex crime. And the year I'm providing to you right now is as of 2024. And the fact that it's even the Sentencing Commission that keeps track of this stuff tells me that all the offenders that are put in the system were already found guilty. So the next time you have a racist troll in your comment section, or hell, anyone anywhere trying to push 1350, 3171. That's it. They want to continue to try and paint black people as the face of American crime, and white men are factually and literally the face of pedophilia. Shit, they had no problem voting for one, allegedly, on a certain list that they refused to release.